Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are doing a test muffin recipe. It is a pumpkin oat muffin and I'm super excited. I hope it comes out delicious. With experimenting with recipes, sometimes when you're taste testing them, you'll taste how the middle part is, if the top came out right, if you like the fluffiness, things like that. So today we're testing one out and I hope it goes great. In my mixing bowl, I have all of my wet ingredients plus my sugar. So I have brown sugar, and I have white sugar. I have my cup of pumpkin, 2 eggs. I have my vanilla, and I also have a little bit of my favorite molasses. And this is an unsulfured molasses. It's really good. You want to get a full flavor molasses. It has a deep, rich flavor, and it really brings a lot to the recipe. I only put a tiny bit in so that you're going to get a hint of like this really deep flavor and you're not going to know really what it is. Don't want it to overpower the pumpkin. So there's a teeny bit of that in there as well. Ready to rock and roll. So we're going to go ahead and mix this together until it is fully combined. And then what we're going to do is then add my dry ingredients, which I have here on the side. I have my oats, my flour. I'm using my gluten-free cup for cup. This is made by King Arthur. This already has the xanthan gum in it, so it's already added. You don't have to buy 2 separate things. Just make sure it is the cup for cup. This also means that if you're using regular flour that is not gluten-free, you can use the same measurement with no problem. Absolutely my favorite. And in my wet ingredients, I forgot to mention, I do have a little bit of buttermilk. I use buttermilk powder because I always forget to get buttermilk at the store. I never use the full bottle. King Arthur buttermilk powder is awesome as well. It stores really well. It's in a Ziploc, lasts for a very long time. They give you the conversion here on the front on how to make it. Just add it to water, mix it together, good to go. My favorite. Oh. And then we have a streusel top that we're going to put on as well. My oven is preheating to 350 degrees. I have all of my, these are deep muffins, so this is a true muffin. If you want to use a cupcake pan, they will bake a little bit faster and they will make a lot more. So you're also welcome to do that as well. I am not going to list off the full recipe as we go, like the exact measurements, because like I said, this is a test recipe. So what I might think would be better might switch from now until later, but I will post it once I think it is just right. So here we go, we're gonna get this mixing. Beautiful. Now we're going to slowly add in my dry ingredients, making sure we don't make it fling everywhere. I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time. It's about half. You could use a spoon if you'd like to. I also do make covers, or I had a friend tell me you could put a damp towel over top. That way, especially when you're breaking frosting, things like that, does it fly everywhere. All right. I'm gonna try not to over mix it. We don't want to make it puff. There we go. You also want to make sure that your baking soda is fresh. If it's been sitting in your cupboard a long time open, it loses its ability to allow things to rise the way that it should. So, fresh baking soda. If you bake more often, it goes quicker. You go through it quicker and it's fresh. All right, that looks beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and get everything off of here. Lovely. I'm going to scrape your sides. Make sure you scrape all the way down to the bottom. Make sure you have nothing hanging out. Your dry ingredients, you want to make sure to whisk together ahead of time. That way you're able to get all of that baking soda, baking powder evenly dispersed within that. Ta-da! That's that. I'm now going to go ahead and fill up my muffin tins now. All right, I have filled my muffins 3/4 of the way full. So not fully to the top, and I added a little streusel on top. My streusel is made up of flour, brown sugar, I have some cinnamon in there, as well as cold butter. And I've kind of mixed it together with my hands until it gets a little crumbly. See how crumbly? Looks so nice. These are going to go into my oven for at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. We'll test the center, make sure it comes out clean. We'll taste test them, and if it's good to go, we'll send out the recipe. All right, here we go. Here they are, all done. Still warm.